Pararan Mock sponsored by Fakil 20.
Breaking news.
I want talk true to mock news. Want talk sense. I want mad again. To the search for the truth. Mock news not the
Breaking
place.
news.
Pararan let the look face. Mock news let the look face. Truth talk well. But politician run
Breaking
well.
news.
Pastors run well. Pararan mother jackets well. I want mad again.
Breaking news.
Shaping the legitimacy. So one talk. I want mad again. Pararan tell them truth.
Yeah, my people, now there another day don't shake for another strong mock news. I mean, the copy Pararan one of Africa. Agbo what the Maggi, not the first person to buy Maggi to take away you cook with us with the do it for me. Now see finish now make good money turn off an operation we can do. I mean the animal they work like this. You know we say on here change so today mock news is not a small mock news, but it's a very big mock news. I just say make I thank all mock news fans. We don't finally get our own studio now. For the past how many months, how many years now, we try to put things in order, but everything is fixed now. I know saying for the past how many weeks now, I know they read mock news like that. When they want verse for me, no, I'm back now. So from this week going, Mama, we'll go straight to the reason why we are here. No time. Okay, no. August 1st year, not be small celebration. People they celebrate. I don't know say na be the day where they celebrate Bobby. You understand? International World Bobby Day. I don't want to use something called if I call it because you understand Bobby. They say that they celebrate them from every year. They celebrate them, and over 120 something countries now they celebrate World Bobby Day. That day na awareness to let people know say Bobby is good. Not be is good for men, no, because as I talk about Bobby now, they say Bobby is good for children, and make we try to dey read and make all these women them. I want came out Bobby because some of them not agree to give the children Bobby, and they say if you give birth from that period where you take give the pikin, where you take bring her come to 6 months, it's compulsory for pikin to understand the one month also because Bobby they make pikin they strong. So that his sickness they come, you go they fight all those sickle cell. I mean, he correct like that. Go they fight them because some children when are born now, where they sick here. I'm gonna make Kai Bobby. Even some presidents, any small thing they don't sick, they don't go UK. Even how many presidents are in Bobby? So they beg all women. I beg, give your children Bobby as you born them at least 6 months. If you want to do 1 year, 2 years on your own way. And men, please, I know say the Bobby self, una still like am, but if the now for the pikin, allow the woman to give the pikin for that 6 months. Bobby na, you understand? The same Bobby wey they give pikin, you say your wife just born no. 3 months, 4 months, you the answer say, Ava, you not strong. Hey, you're not supposed strong by now. Give the pikin chance. Now pikin get on. I let me they read that. And pikin wey not dey suck Bobby. They say not they make am dey day where. Nutrients. Nutrient. You wanna know what I want to talk. You understand? And women, you forget belle, allow your husband, so that he go prepare the way for the pikin. For that time, what's on here where? Because it's good for men to do it. That period where you get belle, they teach you. This one a doctor work, I not even support tissue now. You understand? Give her to them. Not be say they among people they may suck. You understand? Straight action everywhere. You understand? So they say if you get belle, allow your husband to prepare the way for the upcoming. You understand? Upcoming to vandalize, so that when the pikin come, you understand? You see dinner. So every August 1st to 7th, award for children, not be for men. Because it may hear the okay, una month. Any small time, me Bobby meet if the bottom. Stop it. Give it to the children. Go straight to other news, no time. Some of una they bring children to this world without saying una not get how to even take care of children, and it cause a lot of problem. For the past how many days now small children now can commit suicide. Not be even big people, small children, and they hang themselves, now they kill themselves. When they say small children, not be from 20, from 13, 10 years, now they hang themselves, they die now. The source of anger, we don't know whether the movies that they watch, I don't even know where to go kiss small children. So now let me talk to parents. For Nigeria, Nigeria, one small girl, 13 years, hang himself die. Those of you who never watch them,
Off Lucky Way Road in Benin City, the Edo State capital, on Saturday afternoon, in small groups discussing the news emanating from number 6, where a 13-year-old girl, Precious Iwezua, had earlier in the day allegedly hanged herself.
Around 12 after 12, that's when I take enters from church. So immediately I open gate, I sight share with the rope and the dead body. So me, I didn't know what exactly happened. I was shocked. So I just started shouting the grandma because I know she's the only one in the house.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
The paternal grandmother of the late Precious, Mrs. Janet Ohilma, is said to have brought her up. She's the mother of the woman with whom she and Precious had been living since 2017. Precious's mother is said to have died when she was 2. Her father lives elsewhere.
One woman say, Mama, what you do Precious? Precious is there outside. Hey, I think say he enter. Because of you don't first run before. You don't reach 1 year and a half. This boy now help us catch him for outside. Now I can't come. Wait, light in all day. Fire now I can't. Where they come, he say make I come see Precious. Now I see him. I come for.
The police arrive at the scene and take the necessary action. The police public relations officer, Edo State Command, says the command would look into the circumstances of the death.
The police have removed the body to our clinic hospital at Ipoba Hill and deposited for preservation, while investigation is on to unravel the cause of her hanging herself. It is sad for me reporting that a 13-year that I've not even started life, that is hanging herself for reason only known to her, because there was not any suicide note, and observing the body, for now I can say there was not any foul play. She actually hanged herself.
Police also advise parents and guardians to always closely observe the mood and actions of their children and wards. Jessica Rubisay, Channels Television News.
Small pikin hang himself. For Kenya, the same thing still happen. Those of you know about
Leaders in Molo now want the Ministry of Education to look into the mental health in schools by establishing guidance and counseling sessions. This comes in the wake of increased suicides among school-going children. These calls were hammered home during the funeral of a 10-year-old who died by suicide last week. Leaders have challenged the Ministry of Education to ensure that teachers and learners are in the right frame of mind to deal with the pressures of the academic and socioeconomic pressures brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Tuko na machinery zote, ijulikane ni shida gani iko na watu wetu wa Kenya. Kama ni depression, watu wetu wasaidiwe. Kama labda wanahitaji counseling, afadhali hata serikali iweze kuajiri watu wengi wa kufanyia watu wetu counseling, ili watu wetu waache kujiua ama kuuana ovyo ovyo.
Tunataka sana ministry iweze kuangalia how best wataweza ku reorient hao watoto wenye wamekaa nyumbani for more than 1 year, ndio waweze hata kama ni kutafuta mwalimu mmoja ama ku recruit another psychologist ama mtu mwenye ataweza kuongelesha wanafunzi na wawape mawaidha na wakaribie, kwa sababu we are not ready to lose children when we release them to school.
We don't know what they cause them. So I want you to beg parents. If you know if you take care of your children, no go born there like step one, like staircase. Number 1, number 2, number 3. If you want not blow, one go blow, now go help. That time don't pass. Life is programming. If you know if you take care of people, not bring account this world. This will not be government fault. Now your own. Because later everything now born 10, born 20. When I go to put out for government, small children now they commit suicide. Don't be say the devil reach 80. They never even know what they call life. Even I have to do a worry. They don't even know now they kill themselves. That means they call pass 80, call no heartbreak join. That means now speedometer. I can't dash it the boba. So I they beg parents, please, always they talk to your children. Ask them what did they do you. It go help because some of the things not be about God or devil. Some of the things now we just need to advise our upcoming youth them. What did they do now? And youth, please don't kill yourself. You kill yourself, go you do yourself. Anything where they do, you look at if your man, your partner they do, look at your neighbor in one eye. If you go fit tell her things, speak out. You understand? Your helper they close to you there and they look for her. Go straight or down, use no time. Where will they tell African leaders may they do this continent where? I need Joe, they say nehi kaba. They busy, they buy things for Dubai, UK, Canada. When they begin to utilize, now this generation don't worst, passive our own. The upcoming generation now, the thing don't they affect them. I see this news, the thing touch me. And this is a disgrace to all African leaders, especially Kenya. One 16-year-old boy will never pay school fees and the boy get love for school. He don't do tire beg, tire money no day. Now he call the hockey kidney, one sell kidney. No, not see cheap kidney just to pay school fees. I watch this it touch me. See wait Africa don't they turn to small boy like this. And they gonna shake Babylon. All the logo and he tested them. Or you're gonna share. Say anyone way if he says by good they alive. In anyone who sell high said because say no na kidney they good. If you sell kidney, the other one you feel manage and I call the hawk buy kidney. If I the talk one, if they laugh say oh yeah, rigadilaba.
I found this next report quite shocking, so brace yourself. As Form 1 students continue to settle into their respective secondary schools in the country, many are yet to transition due to various challenges such as a lack of school fees. In Busia County, Brian Wandera, who managed 381 marks in his KCPE, is among pupils that are yet to commence the high school journey, with his challenge being finance related. The 16-year-old has with him a calling letter to Butula Boys High School in Busia County, but he is currently whiling away his time at home as efforts to secure him a bursary have failed. Now the boy wants to sell his kidney in order to raise the required fees.
Tayari kutoa figo yangu kwa mtu yeyote ambaye anataka figo ili wauze, nipate tu vile nitaenda shule. Sioni sababu ya kukaa hapa nyumbani na nataka kusoma. Ukiangalia boma letu iko tu vile iko hivi. Sasa pia sisi tukikoza kufanikiwa sasa sijui hapo mbele utakuwa aje. Sasa ningependa tu msaada wote, sioni hali yoyote hapa nyumbani nikaa hapa nyumbani bila kusoma. Kama kuna mgonjwa yote ambaye anahitaji figo, tafadhali mimi niko tayari kutoa.
Omlena, you go kemlene, they wash any kidney. Like you share direct with training. This is a disgrace. So I read this news to my Kenyan fan or anybody. If you know this, if you never given the school fees, tell them you're gonna write me for mock news or call this number. Just WhatsApp us this thing so that we'll donate money for the school fees. Guy, no sell kidney because you understand. You still get more weight to go 16 years old. Life don't tire. So if you could reach 25, you understand? We could reach 25 now 16. Only your problem now you get now. You know why we get girlfriend. If girlfriend call add your own girlfriend family call add your family people call add. Oh yeah, now. Waka she irritate to shortage. You understand? Not be everything every people go know. You know, say some of the language you know good make a talker for English. You know, so YouTube and Facebook they go. You understand? So all those irritate and no sure is a very you understand in the body. So you just all those of maybe before you go reach 50 now, you just say your hand, say your leg. That means wakanya kiri all those how they call this small juju them bush baby. You understand now? So don't do that again. Go straight or down. Use no time. One of the Chibok girls where they kidnap among the girls about 300 or 200 or something where they kidnap that time. Okay, one don regain freedom. So about 100 or something see dey inside the whether na the bush they dey I don't know. Wetin even shock me as the girl dey come back as the girl go as Chibok girls he come back as Chibok mom with 2 kids. So I do me worry if we one Ushoroma movement. Girl come with 2 children. Even woman am level. So I hang your woman am this is a disgrace. I watch this thing, the thing touch me. Mama dey wait for pikin make come. The pikin come with 2 plus a 3. We don born ojoma bush na they say that if you come with the husband never know say those who never wash am regard.
We begin in Borno State, northern Nigeria, where one more Chibok schoolgirl has regained her freedom after 7 years in Boko Haram captivity. The Borno State Governor, Babagana Zulum, reunited the girl with her mother at the State House this evening. The girl, identified as Ruth Pogo, is said to have returned with the man she was married off to. Now a Muslim, she appeared in a hijab holding her 2 children. In 2014, Boko Haram fighters raided a boarding school in Chibok town and kidnapped over 200 girls, triggering widespread condemnation and a campaign within and outside Nigeria for their release with the hashtag #BringBackOurGirls. Before now, over 100 of the girls had returned, and the governor says efforts are on to ensure the return of the others.
We hope to get more very soon. The state government is collaborating with the Nigerian Army and other security agencies with a view to establishing a platform that will allow us to get more of them. We are trying to establish a non-kinetic measures, therefore calling upon the parents of the Chibok girls to give maximum cooperation to the Borno State government and the Nigerian military so that we can work together and see how we can get the remaining ones, which is very important. They should be patient enough so that we can work together to recover the remaining children. But so far so good. The one that we just received, she's doing well. And then we shall do everything possible to ensure that the remaining ones are received without any problem.
All this Boko Haram una no go fit make heaven. Una kidnap girl, person come back as woman with 2 children. Una never turn out to Muslim. I don't need to even laugh for this, but I just want to cool myself. This is a disgrace to Nigeria. The president put her, una just did there. Whether na corruption or na the fight or corruption they fight hama. Imona na ki koya step down if we want na ki koya service na this small girl we go as student or person go school from school na they marry the girl una no fit 7 years. I don't born 2. Who know the rest one? How many don't born? In answer, he say we 8 yo. We Boko Haram na man she do yo. One do more na yaga. So I beg. This is a disgrace. All this kind of news got the come outside from this country. People would say we are not. You understand? We need to fix this country. It's like this military democracy. So be happy man. They could just change this country to military regime so that everybody will just suffer because it's like. Because of say these children now, their papa not be they're not into politics. They not get time for them. But in a politician children, under 5 minutes they will not catch the kidnappers. They don't things don't stop. But like I say the poor people in this country not be our own. No. Go straight to other news, no time. Not a group that provoke follow Nigeria and FBI. Now would he said the way FBI treat the. You understand? What Abakari do? Those of you know one, I they so close give us puppy. Say he know us puppy because us puppy they like a native. Because us puppy they wear native. He says so if they wear native, us puppy they say oh wow like amplars. Then I dare go to tell us puppy hello. Oh not so you say yes. I go introduce and give you tailor. Now hush puppy take send 300 according to wetin you delete. You understand what I mean now? FBI say hush puppy confess and say of a quick yahoo. This one not be even yahoo. Say na hot May. It's a very hot May. Say so they need that for US to come answer some question. US where people okay, now you me. I don't go there. They deny me visa twice. US where everybody they go now, they fear to go. So US where if even a 1 day visa, people they, if you not even get transport fare, your enemy they give you if you hear say you don't get US visa. Now this brother no one go. Now that in another group say Nehi Kaba say they cannot take this. Say Dabaroba Shege Banza. He say FBI breach in human right and in fundamental right. FBI and Nigeria police. He said therefore allow him to talk. I don't know whether the Nota group not see where they talk for Facebook. I don't even know. He said so they want me they review the something and may they bring the everything called Nigeria. I mean Nigeria intelligence, Nigeria intelligence or intelligence police to investigate the matter. Say Nigeria get intelligent police agency when they investigate. If they say yes. So they want that thing now to be trash here and then they call on all Nota human rights lawyer not to allow their son to be wasted away like that. So they need help. Okay, those of them never watch a movie.
The roundtable primarily deliberated on 3 key issues that involve Abba Kyari and FBI saga, current security challenges, voter registration apathy, and came up with the following communique. Abba Kyari and FBI. Number 1, participants at the round table critically reviewed the events that have unfolded since the reports of a purported indictment of Deputy Commissioner of Police Abba Kyari by a United States court for involvement in charges filed by the Federal Bureau of Investigations against a suspected fraudster, Raymond Abbas Oshpok. The round table specifically noted several procedural lapses bordering on breaches of international protocol in the supposed FBI attempt to wrap DCP Kyari in the hush puppy affair, as well as the obvious haste by the Nigeria police authorities to strip him of his position with an immediate replacement. The roundtable resolved to demand the strict proof by the FBI of the slightest compliance with any one of the standard international diplomatic decorum and criminal justice procedures raised above. 2, to demand a review of the suspension of Mr. Kyari and an immediate revert to proper administrative procedures relating to discipline. 3, to transfer the ongoing investigation of Kyari's case by the police to the Nigeria Intelligence Agency, NIA, as a more competent body to handle such cases of international dimension. 4, to categorically insist on the non-repatriation of Kyari for trial in America for a case adequately covered by Nigerian laws and competently triable by Nigerian courts, and to call on all human rights lawyers and civil liberties organizations in the North to rise in defense of the rights of their son from victimization by ensuring fairness by all parties involved. 5, to remind the international community, particularly the US, that our bilateral friendship is guided by the principles of sovereignty and the standards that guide legitimate interference. Hence, their intervention, exclamations, and actions should not be drawn to discountenance Nigeria's unity by actions such as this one that tend to portray them as succumbing to the whimsical conclusions of other regions.
This country is gone. This country is not for the poor. If you're a poor person, now enter FBI problem. EFCC for don't reach there. You hang over there, give frame for Facebook and Instagram. Alleged crime. They don't snap picture tire. As if you say this one na police, now we now. All of them they dodge. Now not a group. So put the man where they read the something momo. You not a group leader be na what it be name. So on a day since this organization day, now they kidnap on a people. She bought get 7 years on see day bush. I have yet take borore. And that one you never fit give that. So now only this one because na rich man now. You know say. Country na okay say move forward una dey say FBI na CID or na DSS. Before FBI can communicate with you, they don't gather all your evidence from the ones, all those crimes where you dey commit from dream. I can gather I gather it, I can they know they carry the move. Wanna no disgrace this country. You see, this one the way that they do us here. Only now the way that they do us, if na rich man I commit the crime, they consider they investigate so that we will forget. But in a poor man, as me and you they talk now, a lot of poor people they okere, they crash. Nobody they fight for them. But when he reach the rich people, people will fight. If Abakari commit any crime, oh yeah, na I call where because many of the police them. This one are just example to now because many of una see enter another trouble. All those big police now just they talk to so with army. Some of una we go they oppress the poor. Una will see say rich man commit crime. We go talk they'll call use una till they fight us. Una call the writers come and answer some question. Una call cages. Una call waste our life or cell or prison. Una go not just make us swear with FBI for you. That one go work well. So Mona just they do a job where everybody is equal in this country. Those of them they use IGP they fight people for social media and the rest. I know now. I'm not just call. One day you won't go call. FBI can't you really take work can't boss right. Go straight down use no time. I want to use this news to congratulate all the king. Wait all day before Nigeria gained independence. From 1960 down, all those kingdom, all those kingdom. I won't tell una say una too much. May God bless una. Because to my own notice, I don't say now those ones might be the real king. Those ones from 1960 down to 1520, 1540, 1550, 1530, una be the real king. The reason why they read this news now to all this upcoming king. Not be the one where they die leave post for the talk. All those upcoming king where all these Nigeria politicians now then I put on a day. Una they bring disgrace to king. Una not they make people now want respect king. So all the king then now I get this news. This will not be una know what they talk. I know say the thing good all they touch on heart. It just be like the real pastor call they see some fake pastor they use the name of God in vain. And so on a group CB now because a lot of people they bring shame to una. All those cockroach king where they cause commotion. Local government chairman of our committee una don't run reach there. Club una go they go una go they do short time king go they waka up and down everywhere you they go king go know they come off for palace una they go everywhere una they do short. Una they go you understand hotel. And hang him up and down come hotel God they come for now. I just they read this news for now because I know from all those kingdom, if una ever swear safe, cockroach not go die. Talk less of human being. Una they disgrace king, all the real king there for Nigeria, una they disgrace them. Politicians don't manipulate una. No know how una ever be king safe. Una they bring disgrace to this country, especially all these fake king. Now they talk because we get the real ones where they appoint people. With the ones where they die live, but their kingdom are still real one. And they talk to all these upcoming ones where we don't know, not be Queen Elizabeth put on her, not be Ilefe or Oba of Benin or Sans of Sokoto or I don't even know where una take get the blood. See, the blood una go sell community land, they give rubbish people. People not about talk finish, una don't send people to keep people, no, una they talk to so wanna stop this nonsense. And una they disgrace king. Politician now call they call no wrong they go meeting in those days king they waka if rain they fall rain not they touch some king If they do, people they die. But now king go even to say, hey, everybody the waka they go. You they ask, they ask on themselves say why? Because on don't saw na right. Now let me they read this news now. They give all the Nigeria king because very soon now this 2023. Some of them call they take bribe. And we go marry young. Una don't kill no didi. Una don't kill una talk. Una will talk. It could they happen. King before now they do what the government they do. Now government go they ask una what can we do? But now una go they go meet government hello. Any slot. King go they date ghost worker. You cannot fight anything to your community. Nothing you will break on. Iye woke won hangi or where. Una stop those nonsense with una kunu blood. Because we know the royal ones. So I talk to all the king for Nigerians. I say for Nigerians. No, for Nigeria. Especially Africa. Majors, but now the Nigerian one they talk to na know na self. And won't just call name. So all those ones where all the local government man a councillor put. All those ones. King you go wanna stop am. Una dey give edict for this country. Una call the talk say man everybody call Badan. Una no know say some of us sef the bonus to be royal. And here they call say call Badan to una. Hey, say abi igwe load down. Me power. So take care of your community. Even if you be fake king, do nice job. And may God bless all the real king for Nigeria. We fight for us. Make sure say our area good. All this king they come scatter. May God bless all of you now. Now so one king now they call our pastor. Say they press him for night. How can wish press king? That's a disgrace. Wish go call the press king. King go call the dream bad dream. King go man ne rumunwe. What did he? Wanna stop all this nonsense when they do so? I understand the rubbish. No, na una just to me wo ko ya kolobi. Ama me hang me wo ki hanga. Ama you te wo ko ya share. Now you the court community land they sell up and down. Sell our oil, sell our cassava, sell. Stop those nonsense and take care of your community. As a king, you supposed know what you they bring on the community. When I just sit down there with on a big belly, I they talk to the fake one. Not be all king be I they talk to. When I know, I they talk to the fake one. If we rule say something from me, when you shop community money up and down, development I cannot bring. Nothing I cannot bring. When I just did them you call na king up and down. If you are a king and you know they make sure say your community they where only your community people they help you. Shame unto you. And when they bring disgrace to king. Now for Nigeria now, most of the king now they not call they respect them. People not come know history again. In those days when you hear king, you dey fear. Or did you come away? Now you call your king. Because of the one I don't Momo go straight down, man go talk more. When is go the press king? For the past how many years now, what would they complain? Say a lot of country they take us for granted. They say na like nehi kaba. Italy embassy, Nigeria where they there. You know they do work. Most Morocco embassy, which is Nigerian embassy for Morocco, they know they do work. Egypt no go do work. Ghana, they know they do. Nothing our embassy they do. Their work now to even remake us where we be the Nigerians. I never see where US embassy for Nigeria here go call they make their citizen where they here, where they want renew passport. I no just understand which kind of country we get where everybody somehow whether they inject on now with spirit of thief and on the front of church or front of mosque. All these people are religion people. We go they complain none of them are they here. They don't finally catch one Nigerian ambassador. Go bite him. Well, that's why I did condom. Many Indonesia immigration called Kasha. Because they say I'm ambassador. They know every year they bring out the card, they concept, they cramp. They call presser. You know the way they do the press when we should the press person. Now so they press that the guy got a shot. I can't breathe. I can't. Ajoma. Then many press up sheet, black sheet for body. This one, this is a disgrace to our country. Those of you never watch regarding
my leg. No, I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe. You want that? I can't breathe. Huh? You go Indonesia, man. Huh? Indonesia.
See the way you dey shout like woman wey wan born. Wow, you know see your life. They don't dey tell you this thing wetin they dey do us. Nothing una dey do. India how does it catch you on when I can't. They go press measles enter your body. All those India, all those our ambassador for India. Go at the young. Una cannot take care of una citizen. Una cannot fight for them. Everywhere. That's why I say Nigeria is stubborn. We good ones dey. The good ones say go dey complain say see wetin they do also. He play me while you una just dey there. They will see concept do paper for them. Una just dey scam them up and down just passport una come behave like God. They go I get their number. We go send it. They go press. I can't you all this Indonesia I been una not dey try. I want supposed to worry now. See head. Go straight or down is no time. Those of una where they shout, cut soap for me, cut soap for me. Well, no one walk. If people don't they make and they go now, that time I just say, hey, may they connect me now. May they connect me now. You want just from halfway become a rich man. You no go know how to start something. You want just jump come. If you just see somebody, Obi Kubana, may they cut soap for me now. Obi Kubana, una just dey boss. The right say, may they show me way now. They don't really show one boy way. Every time they shout cut soap for me, I cut this soap for any. 35 years old boy say, anak bona boy say don't tire. I want make am through express cut soap. You can go meet native doctor. Native doctor say for the past 2 years, nobody don't come do juju. Even the native doctor juju don't run leave am. Even they work now for Dubai as cleaner for their train. Native doctor all day there, frustrated native doctor. This boy come say he won't do juju. Native doctor say how? He say he won't do rich why, he won't get money fast. Native doctor they tell her, I say no. Now I call even they tell the native doctor that they do her. Say you need one they will use human be to do. Native doctor now, he tired. Now I call another native doctor. Oh yeah now. I'm of Bobo now. They gonna rich why. The other one where they call say see they find way will take do rich why because their business not they do well again. They call Q go do ritual to take do ritual for themselves. But if you pay me, they call slice them. When I know where they slice meat for ground, they call the sell and the heart 15,000, one part of the hand 20,000. The eye, but I don't know how much they said the equaquarac bona bono, organ because you understand. Although if you go back showing because whether you see they now people with one bar and I feel cut them, they call you do blood money now. The native doctor say the thing whenever use the guy they do not work. That means the guy, the hungry bitter enter his spirit. His spirit never bring money. Business no flow. They say head give some people, say part give some. I should know sonatage. Some of all these young boy, what will they turn and say? Juju not there anywhere. This life you must work hard. One must in here. But some of them when I just see somebody they buy drink, they're gonna say Dorime. From here, you won't do what that person do. Like say you wanna get the same spirit. Okada, Okada. So some people don't use Okada builders. Why some see they suffer? Now so life be. Somebody you can even work for share, you know, build ones. You can even work for the biggest hotel or Aso Rock. Say if you can work for Aso Rock with the president, you know, physical builders. This life you must know your feet and you must work hard. Custom for me, I cut akborenis, I dey beg all the youth. Anything where you use black power collect, it go only last more, which it go collect you share. For night, you know if you sleep. You can't do like this. You can't disturb people like because some of them when they drink with people for party, they break. You don't know why when they drink with them. Because some of them don't feel they sleep. Before they close eye, people they key up, see what they do, with all they come. So mind, go walk, any walk, do away with your heart. You go blow. Now the life don't change. You know, be like say they must connect you again. Now this is visual world. You can do online, make money, not be Yahoo. Yahoo, do something meaningful. Nigeria youth. Forget all this Nigeria film when I watch. Person not the rich, I not go make her. If person here not stay, he not go make her. Okay, now worry. You can make them. Rich people, they plenty, their hand not stay. Before now get one mentality, say any rich man, when I reach their house, they say stay here. You call they look where dark, whether something day, whether they won't kill you. Stop all those mentality and go and work. And all the youth where they go take something black power to do something so where something go backfire you, go be like say they swear for you. Not disturb any pastor with prayer or fasting. And all this pastor on they sorry for it. If you see anyone where no hear word, go put your hand for body. Tell them hey fast, you don't fast, not fast for her. Rubbish. Go straight to other news, no time. For Ghana, not be small castle at the boss. Okay. This one a real strong case. For one place where they call Teshi for Accra, I don't know whether they get some spiritual problem. People they drag some kind of thing. Now then some guys they carry kerosene, matches, lighter, gun. If you see bullets. So for 9 nights they show. Oh yeah, and the juju they sleep. The juju they sleep because the juju say go one place where they call you understand now? Go carry some kind of girls. I don't need to call the place no. I got to say Pararan, you don't spoil. No. You understand? So the thing, it takes some tramadol because it make it sleep. As he dey sleep, because they say he leg dey hot. He leg got dey hot. The juju go dey say, me no care. Me no care. Before I see the fire don't burn the trouser and there is chat. May the rock come, I get you. I get juju come fly window. Not be small shooting there. Burn his shrine, reach grounds. As they even talk to you now, the juju day 37. He don't report to police. Say he want me to bring everybody to book. They could even answer say, how far wait? You know, he said, you know, if you fight the people. Say because the gun where they carry, you never see that kind of gun once. The juju now they call Amadioha Ogun for this. I made they come rescue and say because if Africa politicians, you know, that's how they get problem. They call each other. You know, say our president, if he call Ghana president, how far can we do this thing? I don't know say juju they call each other before. You understand? Because say Amadioha come Ghana for the Yam festival because Ghana people, Igbo people get king for Ghana. You understand? So they bring Amadioha from Nigeria here, they go for the Yam festival. Naden and this Teshi Juju, the team meet. So the Teshi Juju can even give her one girl for Labadi Beach, where the Amadioha they date. So now you don't call Amadioha, is Amadioha not the pico. So I'm gonna share this new whether Amadioha go sleep because he need the help. Do something. We wash away the bunch Juju ass. Oh yeah, regard this like.
Nani F. Biao. Dabi.
What if you pay the juju, the baby teeth way buy? Because one of it get belle. Baby teeth way buy, all of the bone. He say now they want to acquire. Master, how they want to run the matter now? So I'm gonna try help the juju now. No time, we'll go straight. Our pastor where they speak English pass everybody, pass even the white people wey bring English come. He speak their language pass because they don't know say English na language. Chris Okotie don burst out with another strong one. He said for the past how many years now, so they look TB Joshua who be of Unru. He said TB Joshua come because they say his name na Joshua. Do you know what is Joshua? Under the Greek word and the Latin word, Joshua mean Jesus. Say they pirate himself like Jesus. Put TB Joshua so you even pirate yourself. You don't say the guy they worship why. He said God they look at from there. Now he call a church, synagogue church of all nations. He said because when Jesus Christ they preach, he they preach for all nation to another nation and a synagogue now they go. See, so he called the one who do like say now be the Messiah. He called they do things then he called they say image, he picture to people. He said a lot of people don't know say he come in a different way because some people say when they talk say many prophets shall come in my name 666 people call they 56. He said no, some can come with 44, some can come with 00, some can come with 66. He said wait, see these things. Now I know say oh. Those of them never watch how they talk.
Names and manifestations were telescoped into one name, Yeshua or Joshua, which means Jehovah is salvation. That is the name that Joshua claims, and he took that name to show his equality with the Lord Jesus. Because if he took any other name, then it would appear that he was subservient to Christ. That is why he bore the name Joshua, so that he would testify to this generation that he is another Jesus. Now, not only did he take the name Joshua, but if you look at his ministry, you would find that his church or his ministry is called Synagogue Church of All Nations. Now, he did that deliberately because when Jesus was on earth, there was no church. Jesus walked in a synagogue. And so if he is going to equate himself with Jesus, he has to follow the same pattern. And so he calls his ministry a synagogue because that's where Jesus walked. And if you look at the progression, when Jesus was on earth, he walked in a synagogue. But after his death, his burial, his resurrection, his ascension, the church came into being in the 2nd chapter of the book of Acts. So now he walks in his church. So look at the concatenation. You have Jesus first in the synagogue, and now he's in the church. And Joshua follows the same pattern. First he has synagogue, then the word church. Synagogue, church of all nations. So he can follow the same pattern as the Lord Jesus. Not only that, he takes unto himself the title of the Lord Jesus, Emmanuel. Because in the book of Isaiah, the prophet prophesied that God will show Israel a sign, because the virgin will give birth and shall call the name of that child Emmanuel, which Matthew interprets to us as God with us.
Shemo, Okotie, we greet you. You sabi analyze. I like this man. You know when I tell like him? Now when only one come church on Sunday, because say God tell her make it write letter. God send her to write letter to APC and PDP. They put her as president. God do. Now I send her make go tell them. Even the gods, PDP and APC don't hear this. Those of them never watch them. Oh yeah,
The Lord asked me to write a letter to the chairman of the PDP and the chairman of the APC, asking them not to field any presidential candidates, and that they should adopt me as their consensus candidate. When he clinches
God send a message. This is where they take about Greek and like this. Now I say you say God say make you tell PDP and APC. Now they not green now. We not come know what God do them. You see how now they use God's name in vain. I watched this video where they talk about TB Joshua. I call even they look you like say after measure arrival. You understand that? You know if you understand that one a big parable. You know, I forgive you reply, but I get person with strong English or the pastor for Nigeria. I too like this man. The man strong English. All pastor, you don't talk about them. Those of you never watch the reply with this man. Now this man, he don't forget you this thing since 2019 or one thing. I talk this talk. And this reply fit this comment where you did, so the way they analyze, time where you take the work, I don't take vote for you. Person we don't die, now you got to talk about, so this man go, now I reply, I fit you. Don't never work.
Pastor Chris Okotie, who now said Lord has ministered to him to be president this year, and that God has not disappointed this man. This man has married. There was a time he married a woman who was a former wife to his friend that died, and one day he came to church and said he has divorced the woman. I mean, this is a man who has lost like 3 women, but now God is now ministering to him to lead us in this country. This is Pastor Chris Okotie, sir.
Have you seen anybody who drive any branded car that belongs to Okotie? I don't know why you're so worried.
No, Fresh Party, sir. That's the
I
name
don't
of
know why you know.
No, the Fresh Party.
You need, right from University of, when he was University of Lagos.
Yes, sir.
He has mental problem.
No, Chris Okotie.
This man is strong, reach all the pastors of Nigeria. You understand? And all of them with a dodger. Now this man is supposed to even they reply. Now this one they are alive. Fight these people when they are alive. Fight this one. You did the people just we don't die. Go won't go face your own. Now you call this thing they talk about. Go straight to that news. So my people, if you like what you are wearing, Aposoko the run now. Okay, I care now. Oh God, you see what balance. Now the share that make me balance. So if you like what you are wearing, Aposoko, now the run now. So now number be this. You can call him, tell him anything what you want. I gauge your kakewe. I gauge everything don't go. So my people, we'll go straight to that news. No time. So my people, now ya wote round up. My name is Reme Pirin Pana Pati yang Pata Pogina Bubu aka Pararan One of Africa. Agbo di Maggi. You're not the first person to buy Maggi to take cook. Momo. Yeah, we blow. Because blow my family.
Parara one talk true to mock news one talk sense. Parara one mad again. Hey, Parara the talk bitter true. Bitter true to pain the better people. Mock news to tell the people truth.
Pararan Mock News, sponsored by Fakil 20.